Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing fine. Sorry I haven't been around. Been kind of busy. I'm home alone and I've been going on a cleaning frenzy, to be quite frank with you. I've started my spring cleaning. I really needed it. Anyways, I just going through literally everything. And been really busy with the dogs too, and trying to groom them too. So I've been busy. Hasn't been fun. It really hasn't been. So anyways, not goofing off, just being busy. Anyways, you guys, let's find out how Harry feels about being called Hazs, because Meghan has publicly dissed him, and it's really a devaluation to do it on live TV. With that, TV show where he got on that bus going through LA, and she called him Hazs right there. I mean, it was a call that she took. They called her, and I'm sure that was pre-planned in advance, because she was fully made up with eyelashes and wig and the whole 9 yards, and looking her absolute, best, all dolled up. So I'm sure that was no surprise. And she devalued him, and she called him Hazs. And he had a facial expression where he sort of looked down. He little down. He didn't look like he liked it. But let's find out what's going on with that. So, how does Harry feel about being called Hazs? How does Harry feel about being called Hazs? How does Harry feel about being called Hazs? I wouldn't like it, because I look at it as has been, as in you're a has been. We used to use that word has been growing up. Loss and illness. So it makes him feel sick. He doesn't like it. Loss and illness card with the no support and four wall structure. The home card, I call this my home card. That is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands in reverse. So he is not contented. Contentment is upright, feeling like family, feeling contented. He's not contented. He doesn't feel supported, in loss and illness. So he's not happy about it, and he definitely does not like it with this card. Not happy at all. In the center of it, I've got this one here, because she's not making money. She's starting to lash out and devalue him. Possibly because she's starting to run thin on everything. So let's find out if that's the reason. Yeah, he's not happy, you guys. And let's find out. Is she ready to really up the ante on, is she really, ready to start this whole devaluation? Is she ready to start to go heavy on the devaluation? Is she ready to get really heavy in the devaluation? Is she ready to get super heavy into devaluation now? Here we go. We've got the Star in reverse and rest and recovery. I would say so, because then it's like getting stabbed. This guy has no energy. That happens when you're depressed and they're not able to go down the right path. The Star in reverse. So with the Star in reverse, we're looking at someone who feels like they're just not going down the right path. So maybe she feels that, nothing's worked out. She knows that, and it hasn't been the right path. So she's going to do what she wants to do and create him at a point where he's so sick, because we got the loss and illness and on the other spread, that he needs a lot of rest and recovery. And that would be something where you'd be hitting a tank, really getting kind of low there with the Four of Swords. And that is having to recharge your batteries, and the fact that they know that they have not been going down the right path. So that would be sort of depression and anxiety going on there. And then this one's sticking out, and then trying to recover from it. This would be in a recovery position here. And then under the surface, we have here the Three of Wands being, subconsciously they're hoping that they have a positive pattern going on. And that is the aim that they want, obviously, and have their abundance, but it's not really working out. So I could see, and it's a yes card. So yes. The Nine of Cups is yes card. So she is totally going to up her devaluation on him and really make him feel lousy. That way she can, possibly start the process of getting him to actually leave. Who knows? What is her aim with it? Let's find out. What will be her aim? A lot of people say she won't do anything until after she gets a ton of money, more money from Diana's fund. which will be several more years from now. Quite frankly, they don't have it in them. I'm telling you now, there's no way they can last another 3 or 4 years. I don't think so. I guess that should be my question. Will they make it until Diana's money comes in? Will they survive and make it? Will Harry hang in long enough for her to get Diana's money? Will Harry hang in long enough to get Diana's money? Let's find out. Here we go. Star in reverse, the wrong path. So that's they went down the wrong path. Rest and recovery. Wow. See? And things are not spinning in their favor. So it's not going to spin in her favor. And it's not a path that maybe she's going to be able to stay on. She can't stomach him. She really doesn't like him, is what I'm thinking. And then she needs rest and recovery because she knows nothing's spinning in her favor. I don't think she has it in her. Quite frankly, I don't think she does. I don't think she can hang in long enough. Under the surface, yeah, there's the death card. So no, she can't hang in there long enough. She can't even wait for that. She's just going to manifest and go with someone else. So part of the devaluation is to manifest the ending of the relationship. So she's ready to already kind of discard him based on the fact that titles are starting to be stripped and things are being taken away. So I would say no to that. She's not going to stick around long enough to get the Diana money. Maybe she knows something we don't know, that she cannot get her hands on it, that they figured something out to keep her little claws off it. So let's ask, did they do something so that she cannot get it? And that would be a reason for her to not even bother. That's not enough money probably even for her to stick around. There's bigger fish to fry. Does she feel it's not enough money? Does she feel it's not enough money? What's the reasoning why she won't stick around? What's the reason why she won't stick around? What is the reasoning? What is the reasoning? The reasoning would be the 7 of Wands, which is challenge. She feels too challenged. She feels too challenged in being in the union, along with 2 of Wands. Being off the ground. Trying to get off the ground is too much of a challenge, and she hits a rock bottom every time. So even she is not doing well emotionally. She is tanking emotionally on a daily basis. She probably has major fits, major emotional breakdowns. It's too much on her. She is not holding her head high, you guys. She just isn't. She might be doing it for the camera, but not privately. Then we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is, good news coming. So she's always waiting for good news to come on a subconscious level. She's hoping and hoping and waiting and waiting. She loses sleep over it. She thinks it's going to come, but she feels too challenged, and she's in constant wait mode. And then we have here in the center of it, this would be the center of the situation, which is conscious. Her conscious thought is she just wants the money. She just wants to be that financially independent woman, and I think she just feels too challenged to try and get it from Harry. It's too much of a challenge, and she's losing so much sleep, and depression is kicking in, and so I don't see her being able to do it because she just sees it's too hard. It's too hard to get what she wants out of them. I don't think she will. Let's find out. How will the Oprah changes go? They changed the narrative of the Oprah show with the Oprah interview because of what happened with the family. They went back and apparently they reshot it. So let's find out, how did the reshoot go and what will it entail? What will the reshoot entail? What will the reshoot entail? What will this reshoot entail? This reshoot. What will the reshoot entail? What will the reshoot entail? Well, that everything happened so fast. It happened so fast. Once the announcement came, they were going to be on the Oprah show. The palace just acted so quickly, and the support, people were supportive of it. People were happy about it, so that got under her skin. And we got here the no peace, fair fight afterwards, and there was no peace for her. So that really got to her, that there was support with them acting as quickly as they did, especially in the UK. There's a tremendous support to do that. And with the Ace of Wands, This one here is the subconscious, something she's not totally aware of, even to herself, is she is still constantly thinking she can create and start something. Despite them backlashing on her, she feels like, oh, well, I can just create a new narrative here. I can just keep going and keep going forever. Even though we got that she hit a rock bottom, she knows she keeps hitting rock bottoms on a very deep subconscious level. She constantly feels that she is a creator and that she can start stuff. She likes chaos, really. She likes chaos, and she's going to create it. That's how I see it. It's creating chaos to get her attention. And in the center of it, what do I have here? I have here, yeah, there's nostalgia in reverse, and she does not feel, and this is on a conscious level. On a very conscious level, she is not nostalgic whatsoever, in a good way, with the UK people. And she knows that they're very supportive of the moves that the firm made, and that really upsets her. So, yeah, I don't think she can stick around. I don't think she has it in her. Let's get what's going on. Will Archie show up in video? I think he's going to show up in video. I'll be surprised. Maybe now they'll try and pull the baby out of the bag, you know. Maybe they got their hands on him for the second airing from that, which they were unable to for the first, possibly. So let's find out. Will they show Archie? Will Archie be shown in any way, shape, or form? Will Archie be shown in any way, shape, or form? Will Archie be shown in any way, shape, or form? Let's see. We've got here the with loss and illness in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So that is a negative pattern. It's not a positive pattern to show him. They see that as a very negative pattern to start. So this is not something they're going to really want to do. Possibly they couldn't do it. Because maybe he was sick or not feeling, he was under the weather and he's healing, and it's the wrong thing to do. And then we have here, yeah, selfishness. Selfishness, that is not the, you know, the hangman in the upright is you know, basically self-sacrifice. They're not willing to do that. It's a selfish position with this. And so it's looking kind of like no. Let's see what we have here. We have here with the Eight of Cups upright. This is the, on a very subconscious level. They're not aware of it, but they act on it. Is this Cups here, the Eight of Cups. So that comes to abandonment. So basically, Archie is not with them, and they have to get him. They have to get their hands on him. He's abandoned from them. He's not with them. I'm going to pull this because it is sticking out with it. And it's the Devil card. So yeah, they've been doing whatever it takes necessary to quite possibly get their hands on him. Maybe they've been unable to. Let's find out. In the center of the situation, which is consciousness, is giving and receiving help card with the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is successful gains and getting that position and getting him. So they know that he's not been with them, and they've got to do whatever they can to get him. And they're very selfish. So they're viewing the caretakers as being very selfish, keeping him, but they also feel it's not necessarily the right move. So this could be the caretaker saying it's not the right move. It's just not the right move, and we're hanging on to him. They want to do everything they can because there's this abandonment card. So they're trying to act like, here, we'll give you some money, we'll give you some help if you let us loan them out to us so that we can use them for this airing. But this loss and illness card here, I don't think they want to. I don't think the caretakers are willing to do it, because I do not believe on this channel that they actually are raising him. They are not raising him. According to me, it is a complete fraud. They're total pretend. And this is showing the pretend. And the caretakers are not they don't want him on the Oprah show. So quite possibly not. It's looking like a no to me. That they won't, because they have been screaming privacy for him. So let's see, will they keep screaming privacy for Archie on the Oprah show? Will they keep screaming for privacy on the Oprah show? Will they keep screaming for privacy? Because now they're saying that everything she's doing now is obviously a contradiction. Their actions are contradictions to everything they've been saying, that they want privacy. And it's just, you know, people are starting to wake up. Some, you know, people. Here we go. Are they realizing that it's a total contradiction? The public, is the public aware of this contradiction? Is the public waking up? So many people need to wake up. They really do. Are they? Yes, they are. They're waking up that they're a total contradiction, and that is basically, this is sort of self-sabotage as far as I'm concerned, because they got themselves tied up and they're not happy. They don't like anything that's been given to them. Nothing pleases them, and nothing is fair according to them. Everything is against them. The whole world, that the royals were against them. So it's the victim, and the Two of Pentacles, they're not able to manifest, and it takes a lot of effort to maintain balance, and they're not doing that. They're not maintaining their balance. They're way off balance, and they're not justified in their moves and what they're saying and doing. They're just spoiled little brats who are self-sabotaging themselves in the Yes card. So the public is waking up that they are a contradiction of their own words. Let's find out, how will the viewership go? How will the viewership go? Please be clear. How will this viewership go? How will this viewership go? How will this viewership go? How will the viewership go? Here we go. Lovers in reverse. And wow. So they're going to see it is that they're going to see it. They're going to probably see peek through it and think that they're not really in love. They're not really a partnership. They're not going to love it. They're not going to love it at all. And they're not going with the Four of Wands. They're going to see that they're saying that, okay, they're contented, but then they're going to see that they're really not happy. They're not happy lovers, even though they're saying that they are and that they're together. And then they're not even realizing their own problems and struggles with the Moon in reverse. So the moon is the ego card also. And so they're totally blinded by their own ego. And with the Four of Wands, they're blinded by telling everyone they're contented, but really their ego's in the way, and they're not truly partners and lovers. So people see them that way. They're a fraud. People see it. Let's get the bottom of the deck. What do I have here? And then the Ace of Wands in reverse, not being able to create anything. So no one sees them as creative endeavors. They don't have the goods, you guys. So let's get some Joseph Magi cards. Okay. Will they fall apart emotionally? Will they fall apart emotionally after the Oprah airs? A lot of people are going to be tweeting, you guys. So you guys help yourself and tweet along if you were on Twitter. Just tweet away. What about the baby bump? What about the baby bump? What about the silicone bump? CBS will probably not answer because it's all pre-arranged questions. I did a podcast 3 years ago out of Washington. And before the podcast, they told me, have all your questions lined up and have all your answers lined up. And I did. And same thing with all the other guests. So it was all pre-recorded. Everything is arranged. They know exactly how they want this outcome to be. And make no mistakes about it. Oprah's going to make sure that they look good. It's not going to be any other way. I guarantee it. So tweet away, you guys. Tweet away, tweet away, tweet away. Say what you want and tag CBS or something. I know it's on OW, Oprah, and CBS. So tag Harry and Meghan and royals, and it'll get out there, you know. So let's see. What was my question? Now I forgot my question. What was my question? Here we go. I'll think of a new one. Let me think of a new one here. Well, let's find out. What does Oprah truly think of them? What does Oprah truly think of them? What is Oprah's true intentions? Self-serving, I'm sure. What is Oprah's true intentions? Well, to make it look like they fully learned from the past, water into wine in reverse, that they're struggling, that things haven't been going well for them, that they were fools, they were butterflies, they took off, and the evil dark side of money, incubus, succubus. I would say that would be the family. They're going to paint the royals as evil dark side of money, gang mentality, criminals, and abusive behind the they're abusive behind the fake smile. So that's what she's going to put out there. and that they have learned from their mistakes. They're fully learning everything, and maybe it was we've been a little foolish and a little spontaneous, but now we're butterflies and we're learning, and that was such an evil, evil firm. And then we have here, it's a lesser degree. It's not that big of a deal. They'll keep going. It's Hightower in reverse. So it's not that big of a deal. And then in the center of it, we have here veil. And they're removing the veil of secrecy regarding the royal family. Removing the veil of secrecy. So that is primarily what they want to do, is to remove that veil of secrecy. And I'm going to calculate that. This comes to 16. 16 is 4 of spades, coffin. Coffin. Now it's dead. We're out of the family. We're done. We're out. This one here, let's see, 8, 14. 14 is 4 of diamonds, cornerstone. It was a building situation being there, and now it's dead. Now it's dead. So that's what they're going to say. They're going to remove the veil. They're going to try and lift the veil of the family and say it wasn't such a Hightower moment like you think it is, because they will go on doing what they do, being evil, dark, and destructive, behind the smile, fake, jealous, criminal, gang mentality. It's my antisocial personality card. And they are able to turn water into wine, turn anything into wine, and they are deceivers. And that's what they're going to sell. That's what they're going to say. That is what they will say. That is what Oprah's intentions are. How does Oprah truly feel about Harry or the royal family? Well, I'm sure I think she really is out to get him. She always wanted Diana, and she never got Diana. So maybe this is part of her revenge. I suppose I should ask, is this Oprah's revenge for never getting to interview Diana? Is this Oprah's revenge for never being able to interview Diana? Is this Oprah's revenge? Is this Oprah's revenge? She can never get Diana on that sofa. And we got here Hightower. Yep, she did not like that because she knew that would be a Hightower for not only Diana but for the family. A total Hightower. And it made her very, she had a lot of positive emotions towards Diana. It's a positive feeling. And she realized Diana hit a Hightower moment, and then Queen of Hearts. Yeah, she really did like Diana, and she was hoping to interview her. And then we have here retirement and leaving a legacy, and that's the inheritance card. And then in the center here, and extreme torment, that she was extremely tormented. So it's looking like her desire to interview Diana was positive. She had good intentions with Diana in terms of she did like Diana. She admired Diana. She wanted her on camera with her, and she could not do that. So it doesn't look like revenge coming from this spread. So I'm going to calculate now. This comes to 19. 19 is 5 of clubs, crossroads. So she felt that, she was hoping for a crossroads, that she would cross roads with her, run into her, see her, hoping to get her, that she would go down that road to get interviewed. She was hoping for that crossroad, that she would get irritated enough to say, I'm going to go do Oprah. She was hoping for that crossroad. And then here we have, let's see, 12, 13, 22. Comes to 22, comes to 6 of diamonds, hand in hand. She wanted hand in hand in unity with her. And she wanted her to come to that crossroad where she would actually be willing to do it. But she didn't. It never happened. It never happened. And she did have a lot of positive outflow of emotions for her. She realized it was a Hightower moment for her, and that Diana was the Queen of Hearts, and she felt that she was the Queen of Hearts. So, and that she had the money, the 10 of diamonds, that she was a wealthy woman and leaving a legacy and retirement. She was totally leaving a legacy, and that's what she was really interested in, is the fact that she knew that Diana was leaving a very major impact on the world at large and leaving a very big legacy, and she wanted that on her studio couch there. So, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.